Hey friends, welcome back. It is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, March 15th. Things are melting, getting muddy, as they do. Spring is right around the corner. I am going to walk out to check on a few things on the farm. First thing I'm going to do is check on my beehives. So I'm just walking out here. I see bees flying around. So cool. All right, let's check out some bees. All right, so we saw some bees buzzing around. That's good. I love the sound of the bees buzzing around. They're doing good. Let's check on these raspberries. Let's see if we can see some buds on these raspberry plants. You'll see that the deer have gotten a hold of my raspberries this winter. They did eat them right down. I'm hoping they'll come back really good. There's one of my flower beds that still has quite a bit of snow on it. You see it? But you'll see that my blueberry bushes look pretty good with some buds on it. There's one there. There's one over there. And this one over here. See those buds? I think it's gonna be good. Some of this is melting. We have this flower bed to finish this year. There'll be a water feature or a small bird bath right here, and there'll be a chair here, chair there, one over here, and one over here. And this is a walk around this bird, where this bird feeder will be, bird bath will be. And then this over here is my pond that I made last year. Still full of snow. You can see the plastic. This will be finished this year. Let's go check on the garlic. My raised beds, they're starting to melt. Still got quite a bit of snow around them. Let's go in for a closer look. Still pretty frozen under there. That's ice. There's garlic under here, still frozen. Soil's looking good. We will amend this soil and get to planting as soon as we are able to. Some carrots from last year. You see them? Yeah. All right, let's head into the greenhouse and see what the temperature is in here. 81 degrees. Look at that. Can you see that? 81. All right. It's pretty warm in here. I'm super excited. So, I'm just going to take a peek at my strawberries here. You'll see some of them have gotten some, they need to be taken care of. But you'll still see there's still a lot of green in there, which means they will be okay. I need to water them. It's almost time where I can spread the garden hose out here and fill up my big water tote. I do have a big water tote out here that I keep for summer. One of these big totes. I did drain it for the winter just so that we didn't have any freezing, and so the valve at the bottom didn't freeze and crack. So I did drain it for the winter. But we will fill that up so that we can have some water out here. In one of my last videos, I showed you the lettuce that was growing in here. And you'll see it's still growing. It's still growing. Something's been in here digging, though. I have a critter digging in here. And then the lavender. Oh, this lavender smells so good. I have all these pots of lavender that I planted last year from seed, and I did not plant them out in the garden because I didn't know if they would survive the cold or the weather, the winter weather. Some people in Maine put frost cloths over them for the winter. I just wasn't sure that was going to be enough for these new plants. So I brought them all in here. I cut them down a little bit and I left them on top of one of my raised beds. And I put a frost cloth over them inside. And for the most part, there are some plants in here that have a lot of dried stems on them, but I think that's what they do for winter. But I do see a lot of new growth on them, and it smells amazing. So I think in the next couple of days, I'll get out here and water these plants as well, and take the frost cloth off so that they can get more the natural light that they get in here, or the light that they can get in here. But they just smell so good. I'll show you this one. So this plant here smells good, but you'll see that's what this one looks like. And you'll see there is growth on them. This one here looks good. That one looks good. That one's got some growth under there. That one. I'm really hopeful that most of these plants will come through. So we'll just get out here and water them and see what happens. So the plants that I planted out here in my last video did get frost damage. They did not make it. So I will pull them out. I'm going to bring out the other half of plants that I did have in the house, that I started in the house, and I will plant those in here this weekend, because I think the temps, I've been tracking the temps on my Govee. I have an app that I can hook to this temperature thing, and it tracks the temperature at night, and that gives me a great idea of when I can start planting out here and watch those temps and how far they fall overnight. And some other plants that are just need to be watered. So I'm going to just give you a span around the greenhouse. The greenhouse has been somewhat shut up for the winter. I don't do a lot in here for December, January, and February. I will get out here this weekend and start organizing and getting ready to plant in here, but I should be able to plant this weekend in here and have success with the plants that I put in here. And I'll put cold hardy plants in here to start. I do have another tray or two of plants that I started inside, which those plants have started to germinate and grow. So those will all be out here. I first need to get some more compost and or soil in here for these raised beds and amend this soil. I did start these raised beds with a lot of compost last year when I filled them. And that compost does break down, and I need to add more to the beds to bring them back up to the level that I would like them at. My hanging pots are all here, and I need to dump them out, get them all filled with soil. I will start a lot of flowers in them this year. So those will be something that I started to do last year, and I really like them. So you'll see all my hanging pots are here. They just need to be dumped out, soil amended, and we will get them going for the season. Yeah, so that's a little bit of an update on the greenhouse. Now let's head to the barn. Hi, boys. Hello, boys. Hi, Eli. Hello. Hi, Dante. Hi, Asher. Hello, baby. Hello, Brady. You guys all need to be brushed. Hello, Elliot. Hi, Elliot. These boys need their hooves trimmed, and they need their CD&T this week. But the girls are first. Girls are first. Yes. So this is the buck pen. Hi, Brady. Hello. Stop peeing on your face. All right, let's go check out the does. Hi, Dreamer. I'll give you a shot of Dreamer's bellies. How many babies do you think Dreamer's got? There's Dreamer. Here is Annabelle. Let's see if we can get, how many babies does Annabelle have? What do you think? How many babies? How many babies, Annabelle? How many babies you got? Yeah. Come on. Hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. There's Bambi. I'm not sure if Bambi got bred or not. I have not felt any babies on Bambi yet. Let's see if we can get... She is pretty fluffy. And she's not really getting a belly on her. Hi. Hi. You get me all poop. There's Dreamer. Hi, Emma. Hi. Hello. Hello. You're starting to shed. You're all starting to shed. Yeah. I'll put you on the stand tomorrow. Yes, I'll put you on the stand tomorrow and give you your shots and do your feet. Yeah. These two are lovers. Lovers. And they stick together pretty much in the pen. This is Emma and Bambi. Huh. 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 Bambi's a good girl. Dreamer, you look so big. You look so big. There's Annabelle. Nobody else is going to come out and see me, huh? There's Coco over in the back there. I think she'll give me one baby, maybe two. Coco. Hi, baby. There's Snickers. How many babies does Snickers have? She's given me quads twice and triplets once. There's Izzy, but she's looking pretty big this year. She definitely is shedding. And behind her is Cinder. Cinder will probably give us one baby. One baby. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Eight, maybe 9, 10, and Coco's over there, 11. I'm not sure if Bambi is bred. If she was bred, it was at the end of the December cycle, and she may be pushed into the end of April or beginning of May, but I have not felt any babies on her yet. So we're looking at maybe 9, 10, or 11 babies this season. Huh, Dreamer? Dreamer's going to give me a pretty baby. I'm hoping for a doe out of her, and I'm hoping for a doe out of Cinder to retain. There's my baby girl, Starry. She is starting to shed. She is in for her grain, her night grain, and she's got a bunch of hay there, and she's got some water. So we're supposed to have some really good weather the next couple of days. So I am going to pull my goat stand out here. I'm going to trim all the does' hoofs and give them their CD&T, which is a vaccination they need. I'm going to do it now before they, about 3 weeks before my first kids are due to arrive, which is a suggested time to give them their CDT for the pregnant does. I'm not sure if I'll get the bucks on the stand in the next 2 days. I might wait maybe another week for them because I am going to give them a haircut. And they also need their hooves trimmed. So anyway, in the next couple of days, we will have a lot of work to do in preparation for kidding season. We will tear out all the old bedding that's in all these stalls tomorrow and the next day, which is a lot. I keep that bedding in there and I let it build up over the winter just so they have a nice warm bed underneath them. I do clean it out once or twice to take out the really wet spots where they do urinate a lot. But it does need to be completely cleaned out. So that will take me probably 2 hours to clean all these stalls out completely. Friday is supposed to be a really nice day. So we're going to open up the barn, we're going to air it out, and then we are going to figure out all these birthing stalls for these does. I think I got a plan. I also have the cattle panels behind me, which was a temporary fence I had for breeding season. I need to take them down and I can use them for another temporary fence. I may need to do that as well. Also, my compost pile is getting bigger. Compost pile is growing. I need to turn some of that over, but it is still got some mounds of snow in there. But some of that underneath all that will be dug up and brought to the greenhouse so that I can use that in my raised beds in the greenhouse.